Good afternoon. I want to make a quick video about Jerry Kauffman, the Twitter personality, being rousted by the FBI. Sounds like this is making more of a round than I realized it would. The FBI supposedly chased him down at his house in Manchester for First Amendment activity. He was minding his own business. He said something on Twitter, and here they come, coming after me. Real on the coattails of things that have been happening in England and to some extent in Canada, where you say something online and the first thing they want to do is send the cops to chase you down. Yes, that's happening in the UK. Yeah, similar things happened in Canada. You've got to look at the big picture, though. Is it really happening this way in the US? Did you just happen to say something online and, oh my God, the jackboots came by and whatever? No. He flips them off. They drive away. Instantly, he's a hero to the libtardians. And yeah, that's the word I'm going to use, libtardian. Now, Jeremy Kauffman's background in tech is a bit questionable. I don't know if he ever was some billionaire windfall guy, but his project didn't work out all that well. And ever since then, he's been making a living off the attention economy, which is fine. I get it. But just be careful who your heroes are. Is he really a trustworthy pillar for your freedom? Is he really somebody you want to get behind in terms of representing anything other than his own interests? Let's just go over him real quickly. Here he is, his Twitter page, Jeremy Kauffman, the Free State, New Hampshire. Okay, great. And he's posted some funny stuff in here. I mean, you can check it out. Some of the stuff he posts is entertaining. I'll give him that. I don't dislike the guy. I do think that he's kind of making a mountain out of a molehill. Here's the video. We'll just talk about this after we check out some of the things going on. He's on his front steps here in Manchester, New Hampshire. I recognize the area, not maybe the specific street, but anyway, here these guys show up. They want to talk to him.
Is that sufficient to identify as the only one O'Donnell affiliated with the FBI? Could you please state your full name, sir? No, it's First Amendment right. Okay. What's your name, sir?
Okay, now he's asking him to stop recording. They really don't have an obligation to require him to do that. They can't require him to do that. Now, if you look at these guys, do they look really happy to be there? Do they look like, oh, we're so eager. We've been planning this for a while. They've been sent out by their boss saying, okay, this dumbass posted something. Go out and let him know. He's not supposed to do that. And the thing is, I haven't been able to find what he actually posted because he took it down. And no one else snapshotted it. I don't think they screenshotted it, but if they did, let me know. I'd like to see it. But my thinking is he probably said something stupid. This is a description from what other people have said. Said something stupid that went a little bit over the line about Kamala Harris and maybe across the line into something that sounded like a threat. So these guys have to come out and say, hey, cut that out, or else you could get in trouble. And it's serious stuff. You start threatening presidential candidates, doesn't matter if you like them or not. That is not something you want to do. I'm surprised the Secret Service didn't get into it. But maybe it wasn't that serious. Maybe who knows? Anyway, these guys are out here. Look at them. The look of obligation on their faces. Here we go again. Let's listen.
Absolutely not. You can show me your name and identification, or I'm going to go back inside my house.
Okay. I don't really want to broadcast
Oh, this is going out right after you guys walk.
Well, they got no choice as far as being broadcast. You're in public. You guys have cameras on your dashboard sometimes or wherever else in public for the same reason. You can do that. Jeremy's within his rights to do this, so sorry.
Go away. So you can show me your name and ID. You can walk away.
We just want to talk to
I'm not going to talk to people who claim to be federal agents unless they can show me identification.
Okay, well, you see our badges.
I need to see. Is your full name on that badge?
No.
I'd like to see something with your full name, or I'm not going.
Now, that's not an unreasonable request. I mean, anytime I've ever heard or dealt with federal agents in an official setting, they identify themselves, not just by the badge. If you want to see their ID, they'll be happy to show it to you. And that's a little weird they wouldn't do that. And of course, I don't know what's happened with FBI standards these days. The guys are dressing like hipsters down at the coffee shop. I mean, come on, really? What's wrong with wearing a shirt and tie, looking a little professional? Whatever, that's where we are these days. Guy's got a gun on his hip and a badge. It's not that hard to get a badge, and a gun in New Hampshire on your hip is actually legal in some places. Even in Manchester, I wouldn't do it, but it is. So the point I'm trying to make is this guy's making this big deal about, look at this, they came by to harass me, but we don't see actually what he posted. He probably did post something that was on the edge of legality, and they were coming by to just let him know, hey, cut this out. But this is how he makes his living, off the attention economy. I show those bastards, and of course, if you go all the way down there, he keeps on going, and they go away, I got you, and yeah, you're an ass, and whatever, and drive away. Ah, very funny. You're such a hero. Well, this is, look at this. Newsweek printed it. Newsweek picked up on the whole thing. This is huge for a guy like this. Talking about this interaction with law enforcement, and I'm not logged in here, so you can't see the comments, but people go, you go and whoever else. And look at this, 33 million views. He's not shy about bragging what this did for him. So this is the attention economy. It's how it works for him. Take out your camera, stand up for your rights, profit. No, give the whole formula. Post something that would cause these guys to come by in the first place. Hopefully not enough to get you arrested. Wait for them to come by. Do this little video. They know what's going on. They can't stand it, but they have to do it perfunctorily. Then they get in their car, drive away. And then you hope to build your social media account the way that you're doing here. Very clever. So who is he anyway? He was a tech bro with the product LBRY library. And even when I was knee deep in the crypto bull market, I never ran across this one until after the bull market passed. And these guys got sued by the SEC and they went under. I mean, we'll talk about this in a little bit, but someone noticed here, Jerry Kauffman is an unemployed and broke. He likes to present as a successful tech bro, but there's zero evidence of any big payday, nor a former large salary or any current income stream except for a trickle from social media excrement posting. And this is about what it sounds like. Apparently the fine that was up in the millions, they lowered it to 111,000, citing lack of funds and near defunct status. And there he is back in 2022 after the bloom was off the rose for LBRY, and he's being interviewed. This is, after the summary judgment. Summary judgment was entered, meaning that no reasonable jury could find in favor of LBRY. That's how much evidence there was. They ruled in favor of the SEC. The judge said nothing in case law suggests that a token with both consumptive and speculative uses cannot be sold as an investment contract. So they didn't even get to the Howey test here. There's many other ways you can determine something is a security, by the way. It's not just the Howey test. But anyway, that was the end of that. LBRY, you can read the decision yourself if you want to, but Kauffman and his buddies from Rensselaer Polytech Institute started this thing back in 2016. They might have cashed out a little bit, but they really missed the huge wave. It's still out there. It's still listed. LBRY credits, 17 cents. I would never buy this thing, but you can see back here 2016. Then it went into the dumpsters, and then back during 2017, I think it rode the XRP wave a little bit here. This was nothing like what came later with, the sickness. And once people were home, look, it stayed in the basement, 8 cents, 20 cents. And then it rode the wave up a little bit, all the way up to 26 cents. But then combination of the bull market ending and or Terra Luna imploding, and it's never recovered since. It might still be out there, but stay away. Believe it or not, the website is still up. I can't believe this. You can still download it, I guess. I'm not going to, but if you look at the community, company, team, let's check out the team. The team. All right, there he is right there. And no one works at LBRY any longer. Nobody works there. Why do you still have the website up? Is the product still around? I mean, it's just bizarre. Contact. Okay, so we look at that. Old school, you can reach him at 99 Hanover Street. 99 Hanover Street in New Hampshire. This is according to Google Maps here. There's a bar downstairs. I don't know if that place is still in business, but upstairs at 99 Hanover Street looks to be, it's for rent, at least as of the most recent Google picture. So, yeah, they are no longer a functioning entity, and he's moved on to things. Props to put out libertarian messaging, changing the conversation. Okay, here's a video, 100,000 views. It was kind of funny, I guess, but I'm not going to play it. You can just see where this is going. I don't know if he really stands for anything except, being an attention economy guy. So when you see someone put this stuff up here, call it out. Be careful who you choose as your dogmatic representative, as the guy who's going to be any kind of a leader. There's so many people like this in the social media space, especially in politics, especially near an election. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. You're just supposed to pay attention to his, social retardation. Anyway, guys, love to hear your comments. Thanks for watching.